Oh, my mic was muted. Hello, hello. What's up, chat? What are you yapping about, Mayhem? Look who's live. Had no idea this guy was going to go live today. DM me about streaming moments ago. What's a first redeem? What? You are always yapping. Hello, Mayhem. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? To be fair, when we get together, we do be yapping. Oh. I don't... I've never seen that before. Is that something Twitch does? Or would I set up a bot or something? I don't know anything about streaming, man. I just hit go live. I barely have, like, a layout for my stream. And it took me an entire year to do sub badges. So, we know the status of my streams. They're not that great. Point redeem section. Oh, okay. Yeah, points are on my list. I need to do... After I do badges, I need to do emotes. I also need to figure out what my point system is gonna be. And then make a little icon for that. And then also come up with stuff to put in it. Yeah, that's all stuff that is definitely on the list that I'll get to. One thing at a time, though. I am always doing a lot of stuff. I'm always busy. Keeping busy is how I keep the demons at bay. If I don't think about them, they're not there. I do have to charge my my tablet pen, so we can sit here and yap a little bit while that goes. Yeah, it's at 12%. It does need to charge. I don't know. I just like keeping busy. Like, it's not even like, so I talk a lot about like keeping busy to keep distracted from my thoughts, or like to not like think about life and stuff. But that's actually not true. Like, even when I was younger, when I was like a little kid and didn't have a care in the world, I was always keeping busy just because I like having things to do. I like I like working on projects. I like focusing on like making things, and I don't know, it's genuinely so fun to me to just be working on something, to be making things. I just like doing stuff. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. Like I said, I joke a lot about keeping busy for my mental health and stuff, but that's not genuinely true. That's not why I keep busy. I keep busy because I just have a lot of things I want to do. I mean, sure, there are some times when it's nice to have a distraction, obviously. Like, sometimes when I'm feeling really bad, I'm like, all right, let's not think about that. Let's do something. But in general, I just like doing stuff. I wanted to start streaming my my work on the TNSMP mod as well. I figure why not, honestly. Like, I do so much creative shit all the time, and then I also have to make time for streaming, and I find that it's really hard to balance. So, like, yeah, just stream me working on the mod, stream me drawing random shit. Downtime is weird. Um, yeah, I get that. For me, I think it's less like watching a show or playing a game or something. It's less that there's like downtime, but having no thoughts, or like having no opinions, or not wanting to discuss the thing, that's difficult for me. Because like I just I get so many thoughts and ideas and feelings from things. And I don't think I can just like watch or play a game or something and then just move on. I have done that before for stuff that like I genuinely just didn't didn't really care much about, didn't really have feelings towards. Like there is some stuff like that. But if I'm if I'm like into something, if I'm really into something, or if it's something that I'm doing with somebody, like watching a show with somebody or something, I have to talk about it. I have to be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Yeah. I mean, we've talked about this before, Mayhem. I used to be like that too. When I was younger, I was like super all or nothing. I would only get into things that I would hyperfixate on. But as I got older, I realized that I wasn't doing anything because I would hyperfixate on something and then I would just be doing nothing, waiting for the next hyperfixation, which isn't fun. It's not a good way to experience things. It's not a good way to live. So I do try to do things on the side as well. So like if I've got these projects that I'm working on, like I'm really interested in this project, I'll also like set some time aside to like go hang out with somebody and watch a movie or uh like play a game with somebody. I don't have to hyperfixate on the game to play it with somebody, but I do make time to do it. And doing that has made it so that I do get around more. I tend to like meet people and hang out with people more. I get to watch more things than I usually would. Oh yeah. There you go. Or like I was about to say recently, but this was like 2 or 3 years ago. I got into Korean shows, and I wouldn't say I'm like really into Korean shows. Like I'm not super obsessed or anything, but I started watching some Korean shows, and they're nice to just like consume something, like pass the time. I hate using the word consume because it sounds so capitalist. But it's nice to have something to enjoy on the side while also doing other things, I think. Pin is about halfway charged. I don't think it's ever taken this long to charge before. It usually charges super quick in like a few minutes. That's okay, we can just sit here chatting for a bit. Your friend's whole family watches K shows, always have them on when you go over. Yeah. I mean, yeah, some people are really into them. And I'm just like, yeah, they're cool. I have this song is so loud. Oh my god. Um I have a I have a Korean actor who is my favorite actor, and like I will watch everything he's in because I like him so much. But I'm not like super obsessed. I think there's only like there's two shows he did that I genuinely was like, holy shit, these are so good. But uh I always forget how to pronounce his name. Hold on. It's Lee Jun Hyuk. Hyuk? Hyuk? I'll put it in chat. There you go. That's his name. He's so cute. He's so precious. I love him so much. I just realized I googled him on the tab that's displaying my music. Here, you guys want to see? I'll show the stream Lee Junhyuk. Junhyuk? I can't pronounce the names. I can't pronounce Korean stuff very well. Where's a good picture of him? The thing about him is he's had like so many different looks. Like, I don't know if this is just a Korean person, like Korean actor, Korean idol thing, but he's had so many different hairstyles. He's had so many different like hair colors. He like 1 second he looks like a businessman, the other he looks like a punk. He's got like sometimes he looks kind of nerdy. Like, oh my god, he looks like a different person every time I see him. Um Here we go. Here's a cute picture of him. Save image, pictures, yep. And close that tab. Image capture. Okay. There he is. There's my boy. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Yeah, he's had a lot of looks. Like pretty much every role he has, he looks different. I think my favorite look that he's had is, hold on. Let me my pin is still charging, by the way. I'm not I'm not delaying for no reason. It's at 69%. Hey, nice. Save that again, and then change image, source to... This is my favorite look that he's had. Look how cute he is. Oh, he's so adorable. This is also my favorite K show. It's called Repeat the Year, and it's really fucking good. It's about these people who travel, they basically like win a lottery in quotes to travel back in time and repeat the previous year again. But then they start mysteriously dying off. So they have to figure out why they're dying. Like it's all the people that went back in time start dying. So it's kind of like a thriller mystery type thing. Also kind of slice of life, I feel. Or I think. I feel like you missed some context. You didn't miss context, Bear. I'm just talking about my favorite Korean actor. It's this guy. It's this precious little boy. Well, he's not a little boy. This precious man. He's like in his mid 40s. There's a lot of cool supernatural stuff in K shows from what my friend has described. Yeah. Hello TNSMP moderator Bear Armor, recently promoted. Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff that they do in K shows. I really like there was another one I watched where it was about yeah, you need to make an announcement too, Mayhem. He didn't tell people. You need to put mod in his name and announce it. There was another K show I watched that had a really cool premise. It wasn't that great. Like sometimes I feel like sometimes K shows flop more often than not. I feel like they do, for me anyway, and I just don't like the way they do things. But there was a really cool one that I liked a lot, where the premise was that there was this group of people who were like Grim Reapers, but they were like a special division that was preventing suicide. So they get tasked with stopping people from committing suicide. And one of the people, there's like this guy who stops somebody else from committing suicide, and in the process he falls off a bridge and goes into a coma. And so he starts working with the Grim Reapers. And it's really good. Like, I liked the premise a lot. It was really cool. It was just about these ghost people who nobody could see, and they would appear to people who were gonna commit suicide and prevent their suicide and stuff like that. And like, that was cool. That was a cool premise. But the plot wasn't like, there was a subplot going on between so there was the main character who is a guy, and then there was a subplot happening with his two co-workers, this woman and this other man, where it was like they were in a past life, they were like lovers, and one of them had like killed the other one and stuff like that. And it was really cool. Like, that I really liked. But I just didn't like the ending. I didn't like where the actual show went and stuff. And sometimes it was a bit like mediocre. But it was a really cool show. Like, the premise was really, really good. I liked it a lot. Sometimes you forget you own your own Minecraft SMP. It's so weird. How do you forget? Goblin? I do not know whatever that is. Hold on. I'll look. I feel like that's very vague if that is the title. It's called Guardian, the Lonely and Great God. At least that's the English title. In his quest for a bride to break his immortal curse, Dokebi, a 939-year-old guardian of souls, meets a grim reaper and a sprightly student with a tragic past. This one looks kind of interesting. Is it more of like a suspense or something, or is it romance? Because I know, yeah, it's a romance. I kind of figured that. A lot of Korean shows are like just straight up romance. And I'm not really interested in that. That's not what I like. I like thrillers. I like action. It's very rare that I will watch an actual romance. Alright, my pen is finally charged, guys. It only took 20 minutes. Holy shit. Alright, Lee Jun-hook. Time to get off of my screen. Wait, I could have like a little emotional support Lee Jun-hook, like down here in the corner. Wait, I gotta put it on this screen. There we go. There he is. Look at him. If only it was transparent, I could just like keep him down there. Not sure you've never seen it. Your friends base stuff for their characters off of Guardian. Bear Armor is on a 10-stream streak. Congrats, Bear. Do I want to put it behind my UI? Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Let me see. Oh no, now he's like Way down in the corner. Wait, I could just put him like peeking out. I could just have him like peeking out of the. Wait, what if I do this? Hold on. Wait, I'm getting an idea. I'm getting an idea. Oh, that's not gonna work because that is. Hold on, I need to move some stuff around. Let's put this. Let's put this above all of this stuff, and then we'll have this. Okay, that's that image. Okay. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. Okay. Wait, what if we just like put him... Oh my god. There we go. Now he's just kind of like peeking out. He's helping with the art. Wait, I can like cut him out of that background real quick. Cause it's bothering me that he's not transparent. Let's see. Magic wand selection. Is that high enough? Nope. Alright. Let's turn it down more. Oh my god, this wall is like the same, like, it's picking it up as like close enough to his skin tone that it wants to select it as well. Okay, I think I finally got the right tolerance. Image, no, it's under selections, invert. I wanna cut that. And then we want to remove all this junk from around him. And then do this. Crop. Save this. Sorry, I'm taking a random tangent yet again. Like always, at this point just expect this shit from me for every stream. Pictures. PNG. Okay. Close all that stuff. Okay, is it... No, that's my layout. That's the... Where is he? There he is. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay, this was definitely worth it. The tangent was very worth it. No, that's my noise, Mayhem. This tangent was so worth it. He's just gonna be there forever now. Like, completely out of context. Just keep him there. He's gonna join me for every stream. love him. All right, let's get to doing some art. Oh my god. Oh, my okay, I need to move this back to the top. Let's see. There we go. Let me rename these things so I know what they are. This one is my border overlay. This one I don't need to name because it's not gonna stay. This one is Mr. Lee. Okay, now my stuff is named, so I won't lose it. All right, let's put up, where is it? Let's put up our docs prevention, and then I'll connect the iPad. Oh yeah, it just like has my full name and shit when I start this up. Why? I guess because my iPad is in my full name. My iPad also displays my exact location on the front screen. There's like a little map that shows where I am. All right, gallery. Let's go to sub badges. Okay, you guys can look now. All right, so our next one that we're going to be doing is the Bierstein. Bierstein? Bernstein Bears. Where is it? There they are. Let me open this little image over here. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do here, I'll put this image back up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, well, it's kind of cut off by my overlay now. Wait, let me put it back. Oh, nope. Let me put it back on top. There we go. So we're doing number 5, the Bierstein. I think what I'm gonna do, so what I wanna do is I want the objects to have all 3 of the previous gems on them. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna duplicate this. And then we can hide that. Okay, so what, Mogi? Why are you crying? Let's merge that. And then we can also make it a little lighter. Let's get our background back. And then, okay, so this is our sketch layer. So it's like, it looks kind of like this, and then it has like that shape. And then it also has like a top. And then it has a handle. So what I'm thinking is I want to do, like, I want to put the gems. I think they go like, they technically do go like around like that. But I want to put them so that like it's obvious that those 3 gems made this next level badge. So I kind of want to put them like something like this, or like maybe like this. Some way to make it so that all 3 badges are clearly on this thing, you know? So it's more like you built up to it and not just, hey, here's a random ass like goblet. And it's not a goblet. But for no reason, here's just a random ass other object now. It'll be easier to do with the there's like a mask that you get gems for, and you put the gems in the mask. I think that one will be easier to do. But yeah, this is my basic idea for this one. Okay, let's make this a little lighter. I don't think I need that. Let's see. So it's got like... Oh, I should make my brush smaller, because the one I'm using is for the outside line art, not the inside. Oh, I should also do this, so I can see where the center is. Oh, I somehow got it right in the center without even trying. Let's go. My uncanny ability to eyeball things strikes again. I might not know how to do math, but I can look at it and tell if it's centered. I need to turn this over. Okay. I'm actually gonna scoot this up a little bit because it has like a little flare here. There we go. And then comes in to about right here. Trust in the process, I always say, when I feel like it looks like dookie. It'll get there, hopefully. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna move on. I need to practice just moving on more often when I don't feel like I'm doing good in art. Not liking this curve, that's better. And then there's one more thing. up. And then the lid handle. Something like that. And that's it. I think that doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna change this part though, so that it goes down further, so we have more room for these gems. Now that makes a tangent. Okay, well. I'll just bring it in a little bit more. Like that instead. There we go. And the gems go... Do I want them to go like this? Or like this? Or maybe like this? I think maybe this way is better. That looks bad. Okay. Let's clear this layer and we'll use it for sketching. So like, here's our middle line. And we have maybe like right here. And then, oops, right here. So like this. This. I think that looks good. I think that'll be, like, visible. Like, I think you'll be able to tell what it is. Hopefully. Question mark. Let me put a little more details around here. I think I'll do, like, a black band across here, actually. Actually, no. Because I want to do, I want to outline the gems, and I just realized that my white line isn't going to be visible because of this right here. Well, I'll just do like a really small one so that I can do my white line underneath. Okay. Color time. We don't need the sketch layer. Let's do this color for the base, I think. Yeah, that's pretty close to the original. What am I doing? I'm like coloring slowly by hand. I can just use the fill tool. This song is very quiet. I can't hear it. What is this song? Oh, this is from uh neighbor ghost neighbor bears. I forgot what it's called. Cozy Grove. I was so off. Completely off. Let's get something that I can actually hear. Okay, we got our base color. We need like a darker. Oh, there's already a darker color here. Let's go this though. I don't want to put too many details on it because they're not going to be able to be seen on such a small sprite. But I'll do a little bit of detailing. Oh, actually, wait. I see that the, I'm not gonna shade just yet. These are just details. There is, like, a reddish orange thing on here. Does like this. It's kind of darker, actually. That's closer. And then this does like this. And then there's this one right here. Let's make it wider. Like this, maybe. There we go. Okay. So we have... What order did it go in? Green, red, yellow. I should go back and color pick these colors. It's not adding it to my color history. Okay, we'll do green down here. And then we'll do red next to it. Oh, I see that. Whoop, mistake. Right there. And then yellow. I'm just gonna keep going back and forth. I know there is a way to add a reference image, but I don't know if I can add a reference from a separate canvas. I don't know if that's a thing. I might remove the background orange because it kind of makes the rest of the like, I'll keep that maybe, and then I'll keep this one, and then remove this one. Because it distracts from the rest of the thing. And it makes it hard to see. Whoops. That's much better. What is... I see a spot. There it is. Got it. I could actually... Let me get this color back. What I could do is... put this line back. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that at all. But I will get this back. And I'll color this instead. This as well. Actually, no, that's supposed to be like black or dark. I'll do like this up here. And maybe this part too, actually. And then we'll do, let's do, whoops, that's not correct. How do I remove this again? I don't remember. There it is. That's the color I wanted. There we go. Much better. The teacup thingy, do we think Ramon drank his tea out of that thing? It's called a beer stein. It is not a tea thing. It's like a... It's like a goblet with a handle on it. Not a goblet. I keep saying goblet. It's more like a mug. It's like a mug with a lid. And it's used for, like, drinking beer and stuff like that. You actually find it in the village. You don't find it in the castle. It's one of the first treasures you find. Okay. Oh, you know how I can get these colors? I can do this. No, I want to put you on top. Go up there. Gallery. This. Oh, I can't. Wait, I can do... How do I... No, select. There we go. this, and then duplicate. No, that duplicates only that layer. Okay, well, shit. I thought I was onto something there. Never mind, I guess. I'll do it manually, one by one. Let's do this, clipping, and then it's not gonna be as detailed as this one. Could just do like, no, actually, might be better to do like this. I think that, yeah, it's gonna be so tiny that I really can't do too much detail to it. This will be clip as well. And then we want to grab this color and make it darker. I can just use this color, actually. I already have one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, one down. Red. Sorry, I don't have much to say. I'm focusing. I'm also like a little eepy, which is not unusual for me. So that's also why I'm a bit quiet. Alright, looking good. I wanted this color. Make it a little more red. I wanted to outline this in it. So that it blends in a bit more. What else? Can do this orange stuff too. Keep that the color it is. Okay, yeah, that's definitely helping a bit. All right. What else? What else before I do the highlights and stuff? I think that's pretty much it. Need to do. I do want to do like some small Chinese. There we go. Still visible. Okay. Alright, and then one last layer. We're gonna do multiply maybe? Gonna get. Let's do this color. No, let's do too cold. Let's do a warm color. That's better. That. Airbrush. And would this? No, it still appears. Oh, is it overlay that makes it only? Yeah, okay. Overlay is the one that's only on colors. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Oh, this is so hard. Let's try darken. And I'll get this color, maybe? Oh, that's a bit better. Let's try go in this direction. Oh, that made it, like, yellow. Let's try blue. That's weird. Oh! That's the wrong one. It's way too dark. This is annoying me so much. Am I really gonna have to do each color on its own? Alright then. Where is it? Inking. How do you figure out the colors for shadows? Feel like it just makes color slightly darker and more saturated. I usually desaturate shadows. Well, there is a way to do it. So I could do this. I could do, let's do overlay, and then usually shadows are cooler, so we'll do a cooler tone. And like, I could do this. Let's try multiply. There it is. That's a bit better. And then we adjust our opacity a little bit. And then we get our eraser, and we can erase highlights. This is, of course, very scuffed and ugly, but you get the idea. Anywhere we want to be highlighted. Like maybe right here and over here. Anyway, yeah, obviously very scuffed, but that's one way to do it. I was trying to do it a different way though, and it just wasn't working out. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. These things all do so much different stuff. These settings. I could try darken. Darken is not bad. Let me try a more purple shade. I feel like the other one gets lost though. And I mean, it's not even going to be that visible because, again, it's going to be like this small. So, even if I do shading, it's like, well, nobody's going to see that shit. Okay, I'm going to try doing something that I was kind of trying to do. Wait, I need to go, let me put this above. No, I can't put that above. Oh, man. How am I gonna do this? I should have put the gem on a different layer. It might be fine like this. I don't know, because that doesn't change the color of that. I think I'm thinking, like, I'm overthinking the colors too much. I think I need to just not. I think I just need to not think. It's honestly not that big of a deal. The colors don't need to be, like, it doesn't need to be shaded that well. Let's do some highlights. We'll just do some basic highlights instead. I also just don't want to, like, lose the, I don't want the other stuff to get lost in the details. Whoops. Like, that's fine. And then for the body of this, I can do... No. Let me get this color back. Does this look weird? We'll see. Oh my god, stop popping back out. Oh, actually, the shading around the gems looks really good. Wait, let me try doing, like, all the way around. See what this looks like. I might just change the color of the, because I think the darker looks better. No, delete that. Hmm. I do think the darker helps the gems stand out a little bit more. What if I do... If I do a slightly lighter one? Okay, that's better. I just realized the light source doesn't make sense right here. Because this side is supposed to be the shadow. It's okay, I'll get it. And then... Oops. Do this. Let's do peach. That's way too peach. So, same lightness, but dial it down a little bit. Nope. There we go, that's better. No, actually, much less peach. Better. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh, this song? This is, I think this is the Resident Evil 4 save theme. Pretty sure it's the Resident Evil 4 one. I should have all of them in here somewhere. Okay. New layer. Come on. Go under there. This. Black. And we want it to be size 30. Nope. Size 30. There it is. So this is also not gonna work. Dang it. Should have thought of that before. It's okay, I'll figure it out. Can I, like, select all of this and scoot it? I can. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna have to deal with that being cut off, the top and the bottom. It's fine. It's not that bad. I don't think. I mean, it is very clearly cut off, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. I think this looks good. I think it gets the point across of what it's supposed to be. Alright, moving on. This is our beer stein. Alright, next up we have Ruby. Do I want to use the same colors as the red cat's eye, I wonder? Or I could use the same colors as Spinel. I think I want to use... It doesn't have as many colors as Spinel. Let me show you guys. It's this one up here, top right, number 6. It does have the same colors as Red Cat's Eye. I think I'm gonna use those colors instead of the Spinel colors. Like, it's like a really deep red. Let's go ahead and duplicate the Red Cat's Eye. I can delete this. I'm just not using it. This one, nope. This one is gonna be called Ruby. Let's merge our layers. Make them lighter. Okay, so the shape of it is kind of like... It's like an oval. Bigger oval. More like this. And then the corner has like a little cone. Like that. But you have to be careful of the white part. You gotta remember that. Okay, I think that's a good enough shape, size. Alright, let's hide that. Da, ba, da, ba. Okay, so it like does this. And then this. And then this part comes down like that. And it's flat here. Well, it's not completely flat, it's a little curved. I like that. And then this part does like this. And then down like that. Oh my god, I did not undo. Actually, I can just have this come in. All right. You can get deleted. Color time. All right, base color is this. Okay, there's like a really dark center part that... Oh wait, I should do this. I need to sketch this first. So it does like kind of like this. Doesn't go all the way to the edge. And then it comes in like that. Like that. That connects to there. This connects to here. Keep looking back every now and then. I keep seeing the dude in the corner and giggling. Let's connect to these parts. And I think it does like this as well. Oh wait, actually no. What it does is this. It does like a triangle shape right here. And then there's like a triangle here. So like that. Why are gems so hard to draw? Like this. Okay. And then yeah, this one does like this and like that. I don't know how this part connects, but I'll just make something up. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, and then the bottom part does like this. I could also just wing this part, honestly. No, that doesn't look good. About this. Yeah, I think that'll look fine. Okay. Got our sketch for that. Let's go to like there. This is a clipping. That. We'll start with the darker color. So this centerpiece right here is really dark. And then also like just random parts down here are dark as well. Like this right here is dark. I need a smaller brush for this. Okay, and then this part can do. Okay. So let's do the lighter parts now. Uh, this one here. Oops. This one here. like, I'll go ahead and do this one here. And there needs to be like a medium one, like in between these two colors. I think that's okay. Maybe a little more red though. Okay, that's better. Right here. Uh, Actually, maybe I'll make it a lighter color. So like this way and this way. Okay, I think I like that more. What's so funny about my Korean husband? Keeping me, giving me emotional support. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Um, okay, I need to change the outline for this. I want to do it in like a dark red. Like this, maybe? Well, it's not that dark, but is it dark enough to tell the difference? Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. Let's do a bit darker. Now it looks like that purple color. Oh my god. Too purple. Hmm. I think no matter what color I pick, it's gonna blend too much. Maybe I'll just do the purple. What did the spinel look like? Okay. It's like a really dark red-ish purple. Almost black, looks like. So I'll go back to this and I'll do like an almost black color. Maybe even darker. Okay, that's better. Size 30. Background off. Actually, I don't need the background off for this one. Oh my god. Excuse me. Okay, now I can do this part. Other layer. That's too big. It's not supposed to be that big. Okay. And then how did I do the spin out highlights? They're like an overlay. Alright. Actually, wait, let me see what that is. Is that screen? Yeah, it was screen. Okay. So let's do this, and then, okay. Screen. Can I do this color? Oh yeah, that one's good. I think I don't want to do the same, like, um, thing like this that I did with the spinel. Because the spinel was kind of rounded. This one is very angular. So I'm gonna do, like, that, I think. I could, like, pull this in more, actually. Like that. And then a few more just, like, down here. Like this, maybe. There we go. Ruby done. I kind of want to do some, like, small white highlights. Did I do that for Spinel? No, I didn't. Yeah, I'll leave it like it is. It's like busy enough. I don't need it to be. There we go. That's our Ruby. I think that looks great. Like, compared to the reference image, it's like pretty much spot on. Wait, let me move the reference image. There we go. So that they're next to each other. Like, that's pretty dang close. I feel like. Alright. Let me put this image back where it was. Like that. And then hide it again. And I think that's where I'm gonna end stream for today. We only did 2 things again, but I did not want to be streaming for that long today, because today was supposed to be my day off, and then I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was still Tuesday. So I thought I had to stream today, but turns out it's Wednesday. And you guys got a bonus stream instead. I think these look pretty good, though. I think they look decent. Like, I'm really excited about these. Alright. I'm going to end things here. Where is my ending stream? There we go. Oh no! I lost my emotional support Korean actor. Where is he? Come back here, friend. I need you. You need to go... like right here? Oh, no. Let me do that, and then do this. There we go. He's back. I might just keep him on my stream ending tab. Like nowhere else, just this tab. Alright. I can feel my attention span just kind of going out the door. So I'm gonna end things here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thanks for chatting if you were in chat. Thanks for lurking if you lurked. I always appreciate support. It means a lot to me. And I will see you guys next time. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow this again, because tomorrow is actually a stream day. We'll keep doing these sub badges until we're done. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.